I added some flour and cooking oil in my pot, and I'm going to stir it and cook it until it becomes brown. See, it's starting to bubble, so I'm going to stir it. I don't cook mine all day or on low. I cook mine on high to medium, but I'm right here stirring it constantly. As you can see, it's starting to get dark. So you know how I'm always telling you this spoon is my favorite spoon? This is why. I have the roux as dark as I want it for what I'm going to be cooking my stew with tonight. But I'm going to do that on another reel because I would like y'all to see as much of the roux making. I wish there was more than 60 seconds to do a reel. And I do appreciate y'all liking and following and viewing. Now I'm going to add my fire roasted diced tomatoes with garlic. I don't know if y'all cannot tell or not, but I love using fire roasted tomatoes in just about everything I cook. Not knocking on anybody, I do not use the Holy Trinity. I don't cook with celery very often or bell pepper. I'm taking and I'm going to brown this down, stir this down for a little bit to help brown the tomatoes, to help put some of the acid. And tonight I am cheating by using minced garlic. So I'm just going to take and pour just a little bit of that in there with the juice to give it a lot of flavor. And I'm going to stir that around. Now that that's cooked down for a little bit, I'm going to add my water. Start stirring that up good. One thing is you never want to put your fire on or your heat on high because your roux will boil over. I've always been told to take a wooden spoon and put it over the top of your pan or pot and it would not boil over. Growing up, I always boiled everything over, especially when I was cooking a gumbo. I'd always say it was never good unless I boiled it over, but I guess I just didn't know how to cook back then. Okay, I have my crab in the stew now. And I'm going to let that cook for just a few minutes. And I'll add some shrimp in a little bit because my husband decided he wanted shrimp to go with it. Okay, we added some shrimp to the stew. Add my Richard's Cajun seasoning. Of course, our favorite because it has less sodium than every other Cajun seasoning. And we're going to stir all this up and let it cook for a little bit. So it's done. The little gumbo shrimp, I guess some people would call it. I like big scrimps, as we call them. See the final product in a little bit. So this is the final product of the Crazy Cajun Heifer Stew. Crab and some shrimp. It is gonna be good in the neighborhood tonight, boy. Thank you for following and liking my videos. I really do appreciate everyone.